What's up, y'all? I'm back. Here's another topic that I wanted to talk about real quick because I'm tired of seeing it on the internet. It's so ridiculous, and I actually seen the video of it with the DaBaby and the Tory Lanez. I seen the small video clip with DaBaby having a little concert, little event, and he had Tory Lanez in the little DaBaby costume on stage, but nobody knew that it was him until DaBaby let it be known that it was Tory Lanez. And him and Tory Lanez, they're performing and all that. Now this is just a small little clip I seen, and somebody from the audience threw a shoe at Tory Lanez, and I'm like, people still mad about that situation with him and Meg, because that's the only thing I could think of once I saw that shoe fly almost against his head, but he had a quick reflex and moved out the way. But to me, I just feel like that is so disrespectful when somebody is performing and man, boom, you get a shoe thrown at you. Allegedly, a lot of people are upset about DaBaby bringing Tory Lanez on stage. I don't know why they were that upset, but I'm kind of having a feeling it's still over that Meg thing. Some people just still feeling some kind of way about it, or they just don't want to deal with Tory Lanez. They don't want to see him. And it just seemed like a couple of people were very upset that he was on stage with DaBaby. Allegedly, DaBaby has came out and had responses to the controversial with that. But I don't know the responses to that. I hadn't did any research on that. I just thought it was a trip that, DaBaby cool with Tory, as you can see. He ain't got no problems with Tory. But, it does seem like people were very upset at DaBaby for bringing Tory Lanez out. I don't understand why people have to be upset because Tory Lanez is trying to as well, work through his career with his rapping / singing, and people just still knocking him, allegedly, I'm gonna say due to the Meg Thee Stallion, because I can't think of no other situation or no other point or why they would throw a shoe at Tory once they realized that he was the one on stage. That's the only thing I could think of as far as they not wanting him on stage is because of the connection with the Meg Thee Stallion story. I just felt like it was messed up, that somebody threw a shoe at him. It was kind of shocking because, I'm just sitting there looking at the video and then boom, you see a shoe fly. So, yeah, people still probably tight about that Meg Thee Stallion. And then, they're probably upset about DaBaby working with Tory. But like I said in my last video, this is a business. When you're working in the music industry or in the Hollywood industry, whatever, in the industry, period, and you are dealing with different artists and things like that, if you don't have beef with people and you're able to have access to work with them and make money, take the opportunity. And I think that's what DaBaby is doing. He don't have beef with Tory and whatever else that was going on between him and Meg. DaBaby ain't had nothing to do with that. This is a business. Baby trying to make money, trying to make music and all those things, and I'm pretty sure he's not even thinking about the Meg Thee Stallion thing and all of that. And I think the public wants him to not like Tory because Meg allegedly may not want to deal with Tory, and the public feel like it's not right for any artist to work with Tory. Like, that's not how that works. So you're gonna have people that don't like certain artists working with Tory, but guess what? Tough titty. Because that's a part of life. You're not going to always like certain things about people, or if they were in a situation that you'll never forget, and people are slowly overcoming it. Tough cookie. People are moving on. Nobody is staying stuck on that Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez thing. And I honestly think that they're trying to carry that on into this year. This was a last year's situation. So for DaBaby to want to work with Tory or bring him on stage, you know what I'm saying? To kind of like, remove the chaos. I know why I feel like DaBaby brought Tory up there. He didn't bring DaBaby didn't bring Tory on stage to cause chaos. He brought Tory on stage to me to be like, hey, we about to make this music. We're going to have a good time. Let's go out here and perform. That's how I'm looking at it. But, you know, people just took it like, oh, my God, I can't believe he brought him on stage. Get him off. Like, it's just ridiculous. And it also could harm Tory Lanez's career as well. So I say that for a reason. Because when you're getting shoes and things thrown at you while you're performing with someone else, and it's not even your concert, but still it's just the principle, that's not a good look. So, you know, if I was an artist and I had something thrown, you know, being thrown at me while I'm performing, while I'm singing, or while I'm rapping, oh yeah, of course I will continue to perform because I don't want to mess up anything, mess up my image or mess up whatever's on camera. But behind the scenes, I would definitely feel like that's very disrespectful. So, and I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me, and I wouldn't do it to others. So I'm just trying to figure out, why did they throw that damn shoe at him? And, you know, it just seemed like a lot of people are upset at DaBaby, and they'll be okay. Because guess what? It's going to be plenty of other artists that's going to work with Tory. And you might have some artists that are hesitating to work with him due to what we're seeing now with DaBaby. You know, people may feel like it's messed up, or they're not going to, you know, other artists might be scared that they may, you know, lose fans due to Tory, you know, dealing with Tory. But business is business. You know, work with who you can work with if you don't have beef with them. And, you know, if you are friends with somebody that got beef with somebody else, that's not your problem. You just make sure that you don't start any beef between those two. So that's how I look at things. And, dang, Tory, sorry you had a shoe thrown at you. And DaBaby, I'm sorry. I feel like DaBaby is paying for the situation that had went on with Tory, with Meg. I feel like DaBaby's paying for it. And it's just like, for what? He's just trying to get out here. He's trying to be out here and make some money like anybody else would. You know what I'm saying? If they had access to be able to work with somebody just to get the money, if you ain't got beef with them. Or he just may be cool with Tory and just may still want to work with Tory. You just never know. And like I said, this is a business. So, you know, if you don't have beef with anybody and you're able to make money with people, do what you have to do. And that's pretty much basically the content that I wanted to throw out there real quick. So everybody on DaBaby case, and a lot of people allegedly ain't liking Tory for going on stage with DaBaby. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I'm trying to think for what. That's the only thing I can think of, the Meg Thee Stallion situation. That's why they don't want to fool with him unless he did something else wrong to get the shoe thrown at him. But I can't think of nothing else, you know? So, yeah. That shit crazy. It's really crazy. People can't even come out here and make no money. Artists can't even work with certain celebrities because can't even work with certain artists because other artists get upset. You know, it's just crazy. Like, and nobody got time for that. People trying to, you know, get out here, get their money, enjoy themselves with their families and their children or whatever the case may be, and keep it pushing. That's what people trying to do nowadays. So, yeah. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.